Okay, guys, we need to talk. Is it me or just the San Diego Comic Con so far, at least when it comes to NECA, is a little bit disappointed? I'm not sure what's going on. There's a lot of repaint going on, not a whole lot of new figures. I mean, sure, we did got two brand new Jason figures. Even this Wave Predator from Badlands is a little bit disappointing. I mean, just look at the T-pose right there. You cannot even put his arms close to the body. So forget about putting him in a museum pose. You have to display the arms with the different accessories. Some of the heads, especially this one, not sure what's going on with the brown paint right there. But at least he has decently sized mandibles, unlike Deck, who are pretty chubby. But again, this is pretty cool. They haven't showed the Father Predator either, and there's this obsession with like this, I guess, Christmassy, Santa Claus versions of all the horror characters. Like I said, I'm not gonna be surprised if they're gonna do this to like Jason or even Pennywise for that matter. Again, this is new right here, the ultimate version of the Fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's pretty cool. But other than that, it just feels very overwhelmed this year. There's not a lot of new stuff. Yeah, they did another Jason with like this Fortnite skins, but who cares about that? They've been talking a lot about the turtles, but I mean, when it comes to like, I don't know, regular reissues again, where are the predators from Tears of Killer? They've showed the aliens from Alien Earth, which honestly, those are like the worst designs aliens, in my opinion. Again, for people who like the series, all good, more power to you. I'm sure gonna enjoy those, but those designs are horrible. Again, it's not the NECA's fault. I mean, just this year at San Diego Comic Con, I think Toy Fair was a lot better than this. We got a lot more reveals, but again, this would have been awesome if they could have shown the three predators from the Killers of Killer plus that I forgot his name. That I guess the big boss from the end movie, the one with the cape. Forgot his name. That would have been cool to see, like the cyborg one, the Viking one, then the one from like the Sengoku era from Japan. That would have been awesome to see. Or hell, where is Wolf NECA? I mean, come on, man. This one has been teased for like over 5 years now. This would have been such a badass surprise to see at San Diego Comic Con again with multiple head sculpts, and different accessories. Maybe do even like the battle damage version of this one. Give us a Bread Alien, in like a deluxe scale, which should be bigger than the one that they did a couple years ago. I mean, come on, man. This is just basic stuff. This would sell like candy. And again, hell, even give us this guy in Chorus scale. Why not? Speaking of Chorus scales, they haven't showed us any this year. At least no new ones, which is again it's a little bit disappointing. I love their Chorus scale lines. And speaking of Chucky right here, these haven't shown for display. Now, I swear I saw a picture of somebody from NECA that said that these are not delayed, they are still coming by the end of the year. Now, is it me or they look even worse than when they got announced? There's a lot of downgrades. Again, make sure to check. I did a separate video about that, about the downgrade, because usually the prototypes here, they've been showed using like silicone skin, and there's been a lot of downgrades on their faces. Tiffany and Chucky here, so that's unfortunate. Again, where is the Jason X figures? I know currently there's like a licensing issue, but again, these would have been so awesome to see at San Diego Comic Con. So you have the regular skin Jason right here. Again, this is just screen grabs from the movie, or even hell, the Uber Jason. That would have been awesome to see the two, just to complete the whole Jason lineup. Again, this guy here, the Father Predator, wasn't present either. Not sure what's going on with this. Again, this was revealed at Toy Fair alongside with Quay, another version of Deck, which that was awesome to see. Again, this is pending licensor approval. Same thing with Quay that was announced a couple days ago. So again, that's disappointing. Again, this thing would have been so badass in Chorus scale. Would you imagine that? Also, cannot wait to see the Hot Toys version of this guy. Obviously, that's gonna be released soon enough here in the future. But again, this one has a badass cape. So again, no news on him. Again, they showed us these ugly versions of the Alien Earth. Xenomorphs, there's two, and this is Wendy's, I guess, Xenomorph. This is a little bit smaller than the other one, but again, the design on these are horrendous. I apologize, guys, I'm losing my voice here. Allergies, it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, the design on this is horrendous. Again, like I said, there's a couple of episodes from Alien Earth that I enjoyed. mainly the ones in the spaceship. But I'm not a big fan of this show. Again, the creature design in this movie is horrible in my opinion. Whoever designed these aliens, didn't do a good job. Especially when you look back on other xenomorph design, this is the worst ones ever made in my opinion. Again, there's no ribcage right there. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Just looks like a guy in a suit, to be honest. The big ass head. And again, this is the other version of the xenomorph. Again, not a big fan of here, especially what they did with the lips. They're kind of, hidden, like the whole teeth area. The dome is sitting, too, I guess, I don't know. It's just this part right here I'm not a big fan of. Because, like I said, this is not NECA's fault. They pretty much, reused the designs from the TV series. So again, this is very accurate to the show, I would imagine. Although in the show it's a little bit difficult to see how they actually look because, there's a lot of darkness and whatnot. And the famous, Jason Universe figure right here. Which what's cool about this one, I have to say, if you look at the second trailer of Camp Crystal Lake, or Crystal Lake, the TV series that's coming out in a couple of months here, a couple of weeks, this guy was actually shown by the end of the trailer with the propeller boat, or should I say the engine of the boat. So I guess he's kind of making an official appearance in that show right there, which is pretty cool because we haven't seen Jason since like 2009 in the remake. But again, it's not NECA's fault here, but this is horrendous. Probably the worst Jason out there in terms of the design. Again, the hockey mask is horrible, looks like bone. I don't know, not a big fan of this. Again, the body is not bad, but again, it's a little bit skinny at the biceps right there. But I mean, the eyes, again, not a big fan of this, the chevrons. So if this is how Jason is looking in the future, I mean, Jesus Christ. At least I hope that the movie is gonna be good. This, the worst hockey mask design in my opinion. But like I said, in the trailer of Crystal Lake, there's one scene where you kind of see him with this engine right there, so that's pretty cool. But again, look at those eyes right there. He looks very stupid. I think the mask is, I don't know, too small, or the head is too small. But yeah, very disappointing this year at San Diego Comic-Con. I was expecting bigger things from NECA because Toy Fair was pretty big. So at least let's hope that New York Comic Con is gonna be better. And usually they do better releases throughout the year versus like San Diego Comic Con, in my opinion at least, or at least this year was a little bit disappointing. I mean, look at this guy. There's something off about him, like the size of his arms. He just looks like almost like a xenomorph child right there. It's kind of weird. Again, he has some pretty cool stuff, but man, where is even like the Berserker Predator like 2.0, the whole Predators from the Predators, like the Tracker, the Falconer? Where are those? Those definitely need to be redone, especially Wolf. Give us some more Jason figures just to complete the whole lineup here. Even like an ultimate version of like baby Jason, or like a child Jason with like a dog where he drowns. That would have been awesome to see. Again, these are still scheduled to release soon enough, so that's pretty cool. Still kind of anticipating to see how they look. Again, I cannot find the pictures, but somebody posted like a short video of how they look in their box, and I have to say the boxes look pretty cool. It was kind of hard to see their faces, so I'm a little bit worried about those. But again, Wolfman, again, I made a separate video on this one a couple of weeks ago. If you want to check that out on my channel, this thing would have been so badass to see at the con. I think people would have lost their minds. Maybe it's just the Predator fan in me that really wants to see this one, pop at Comic-Con. This would have been such an amazing figure. And obviously Predator Killers of Killer, again, awesome show. It was pretty much loved by everybody. Again, having a few Predators from this show would have been awesome. Even like the main humans, why not? Again, especially like this one, I guess I would call it like the Viking Predator. And that would have been such a beast because he's a lot bigger than the others. He would have been like 10 inches tall, 11 inches tall. That would have been a badass looking figure to see. So guys, are you also disappointed like I am with San Diego Comic Con, especially when it comes to NECA? Let me know in the comments below. I would like to know. Also make sure to check my other NECA videos regarding San Diego Comic Con. Make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and have a fantastic weekend, should I say. I'm losing my words here. Hopefully maybe it's not too late, because as I'm shooting this video, it's Saturday morning. Maybe they're gonna pop up with more surprises here, so I'm gonna do more videos if they release some surprises, but I'm not getting my hopes too high here. So again, guys, thanks for watching. I should give a like, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy your weekend, and see you soon on the next video. Bye bye.